I remember one night like that, I was at home and I literally typed it on my phone that, I'm sorry, it's a bit personal. So I was like, I feel lonely. Like, that was what I typed out on my phone. And I just like dropped the message. I have this tiny group that's like just me. Do you have something like that too? You know, I add my sibling to the group, remember, and it's only me on the WhatsApp group. So, and then I just typed it there, then I abandoned my phone. Because there are times when you're surrounded by a crowd, like you are in a crowded place, there are people around you, but you still feel alone, like you still feel like lonely. And it's not because those people don't love you, but it's more like they don't really understand what is going on in your mind, what is going on in your head. So it's like you're all alone with your thought, with the voices in your head, and with all these dreams, goals, aspirations, everything you want to do. And it's just like, I feel so alone. I feel like nobody sees me. I feel like probably feel like nobody cares about you, where you're at, or maybe nobody understands. And it's like, you feel like God doesn't see you too. But that's a lie. It's the lie of the enemy, you know. There's this song coming to mind now. In your darkest hour, just remember. Oh God, I'm about to go low-key. You're not alone, never alone. You know, there are times when we feel like an island out on the sea. But that's just the enemy's way of making us doubt. God has promised that He will never ever leave us alone. Psalm 23, you know, God will never ever leave us alone. So in those dark moments of our lives, God is right there. There was a particular season of my life that I was literally wishing that morning would come. Like it felt really, really dark. And it was even in the night, so it was even darker. And I was desperately longing for dawn. In those moments, I probably felt like I felt very alone. And I was even alone, literally. So, but God was right there. He's the voice in the storm. He's holding our hands. He's guiding us. He's leading us. So it's even in those moments when you feel most alone that you should cling to Jesus. He's the friend that sticks closer, even than a brother. Yeah, skin deep, so deep. So you're not alone. You're not hidden. God sees you. God knows you by name. You know, I was reading Jeremiah chapter 1. I think verse 8 now. And I mean, that's probably not the first time I've seen that verse of scripture, but it literally came at me. It says something like, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you by name. And I was like, hold up. Like, did you get, like, before you entered the womb, before God made you, formed you in the womb, he knew your name, He knew your end, everything you would be. So He has already, like, made you with all the tools, all the strength, like, capacity you need to be able to tackle anything that comes your way. So He's right there, okay? He knows you. He sees you. God bless.